Welcome, everyone. It's time for
Tyler's Talk Football, sort of. Season two. Can you believe it, honey?
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it's been a few months now.
Oh my gosh, since February, around I think Super Bowl Sunday, right?
And yes. And I've missed sitting next to
I missed sitting next to you too.
my beautiful lady.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh,
and
yes.
we missed our audience.
Oh yes,
We're back.
Really missed you, and
Yes.
we are back.
Yes.
In full effect.
Yes. Oh, we have so much to talk about.
Yes.
And it's been so much that's happened.
Right.
It's so much. But you know
It's been
what?
a curious off season.
Yes.
As you know.
Yes. But you know what? For the folks who are joining us for the first time, what is Tyler's Talk Football? You know, maybe just a little brief thing about
you know,
who we
it's
are.
about
And who are you?
Well,
Who are you?
I'm Quentin Tyler, aka Q-Man.
And I'm Viv Tyler,
Yes.
also known as Billy, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
We'll talk about that a
because
little bit
people
later.
are saying, this is she.
Well, basically, you know, we are about the facts and follies of football.
Yeah.
I am a big-time Giant fan, as you can see.
And I am a Bills Mafia, as you can see the pennants on our wall. And we have a mixed home. It's definitely a mixed marriage.
Yes.
Bills.
And Giants.
Yeah, but somehow, some way,
it works.
We coexist.
We coexist.
We
get along.
As we do before we get off to every show, and this is the premiere show. It's time for guess what? Time for a toast. It's time for a toast.
And I'm going to tell you what I'm representing this afternoon. It is Two Roads.
Oh, Two Roads. That's Bridgeport, out of Connecticut.
Out of Stratford, Connecticut, actually.
Yes.
It's Road to Ruin.
Oh, Road to Ruin.
Okay.
Right.
I love IPAs, and this is one of them. And you are.
Oh, honey. Well, for those who don't know, I love me a Prosecco.
Oh,
I mean, it's Italian. Prosecco. It's such a refreshing.
Very refreshing.
And it goes down so smooth.
And yes, it does. It goes down.
So today's sponsor is your IPA and Prosecco.
And here we go. All right.
Season 2. Honey, I also have.
Very nice.
You know, because the Prosecco can, a little bubbly. But also a little water because we have to stay hydrated in this crazy humidity. So my Buffalo Bills water.
Prosecco's about 2% alcohol.
Well,
but that's
it gives
story.
me a buzz.
1%.
But I have. But it does something to me.
Okay.
Prosecco.
As long as it does something to you.
Yes.
In a positive way.
Yes. And before we go on to, we have honey.
Yes.
As we always do, I try to dress up for you.
Oh, and that says.
And it says, well, first of all, Billy is sporting pink today.
Yeah, I know, pink.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because this has been the season of Barbie. And it's all about the pink and Barbie, and I just thought that I'd pay homage to Barbie. And I also representing the pink in my shirt, which says, you can take the girl out of Buffalo, but guess what?
What?
You can't take the Buffalo out of this girl. Oh, no,
you can't.
Ain't no way. 30 years. No way. 35 years I've been here. No way. So.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's all well and good.
Yes.
And I'm
it's
glad.
The season of Barbie, and that's why I'm doing the pink.
And the pink.
The pink wig, and I change every week, folks. Every week
enough
I change it.
of Barbie, because there's no football in Barbie.
Okay, we'll go on. Go ahead.
Anyway, let's move a little bit further.
Yes.
But you know what, though?
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the off season.
Oh,
it was an interesting off season.
Yes, yeah.
And of course, Tom Brady finally retired after 23 seasons.
It's about time.
It's about time.
You know, I thought he was still playing.
You thought he was? She asked me.
I said, is he finally playing? Is he done? Let's move on, Tommy. And he was, quite an ambassador for the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. But
yeah, 23 seasons.
Remember,
right?
he just rang the bell for the Patriots' first game, and they had a new bell up there, ding-a-ling.
Oh.
But anyway, it was so much for Tom Brady.
Well, congratulations to Tom.
And
yes.
Aaron Rodgers.
Is
now a New York Jet. Can you believe
when you're a Jet, you're a Jet all the way.
Good luck to those New York Jets with Aaron there. I'm hoping he does well. I'm hoping they do well. I mean, after all, I'm a Giant fan, but I like the Jets too, only because maybe they're in the New York area as well, and they are in the New York area as well.
You know why that bothers me?
Why does it bother you?
Do you care? Why? Let me tell you why it bothers me, sweetheart. Let me take a little sip first.
Yeah, go ahead, take that sip.
Delicious. This is what bothers me about Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. Okay, got it.
What? The Buffalo Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're in the same AFC.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got to look at him.
Yeah.
Now we have to deal with him. But you know what? We're powerhouse. We are the Bills, and
Yes.
we will survive.
Okay.
So, welcome to the area, Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Yes,
And
yes.
how about our guy tomorrow?
Ah, well, please. I
Unbelievable.
mean, that was a story. This is the
Recovery.
story of the season, the story of the year.
And
This
unbelievable.
young man, he made the cut. He's been cleared from the doctors that he can play again.
Yes.
Godspeed to him.
Mhm.
Beautiful young man, beautiful family,
Yes.
and we wish him all the best and safe on medically cleared. And I can't wait to see him play tomorrow night.
I'm wondering
Hopefully.
if he's starting, but I don't know that. But if he gets out in the field, it will be quite the
Mass
applause,
hysteria.
no matter where they are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, you know what though, and we talked about and we watched future players in the NBA.
Oh, my
NBA,
gosh.
NFL.
Yeah. Oh, what are you
The
doing?
NFL.
This isn't LeBron's time.
No. The NFL draft.
Yes. You know why I love that? Let me tell you why, sweetheart.
Why?
You know, every year it's a tradition that we sit here in our basement, and I am so into the draft. I've been into the draft for years. Now, is my knowledge, my football knowledge is expansive as yours? Perhaps not. But
No, it's not. Go ahead.
but the thing is, I get a kick out of seeing the parents in that room, stadium, wherever they are, with the young sons, and the sons are so spiffy this year.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Every year they're just outdoing themselves with their
Right,
wardrobe
right,
and their
right.
jewelry and their shoes, and quite shiny. It's amazing. But it's a beautiful thing because guess what? Only 1.5% college players make it to the NFL.
Yes.
Did you know
That's
that?
right. Oh, I knew that.
That's
I think I told you that.
Oh, no need to brag, honey. I mean,
Oh, anyway.
come on.
But I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
Because only
Tough business.
1.6 or something like that make it to the NFL.
That's a
And-
huge
and-
accomplishment.
oh my God, it is a huge accomplishment.
And I want to just say, as a mom,
yes,
to the parents
to
that
the
supported
parents that
their
support them
dreams
through Pop Warner.
Oh my gosh,
You know,
perhaps transfers among colleges, and
all
just
the way up.
all the way up. When we say thank you and we say
Okay.
congratulations, and it's not over even with that.
Oh, with the
hoopla.
draft. Oh,
Because
yeah.
then
Yeah,
you
they
were-
still have
you
to,
were
some of them
saying
have still have to make the
summer.
team.
They gotta go through the summer.
Yeah, they have to go through training camp.
my
They have to go
goodness,
through the
training camp
cuts.
and all that heat.
Unless you have a guaranteed contract,
well,
of course.
But it's so hot in the summer. They have to,
you got
so.
to practice sometime
Well,
and
yeah, but
somewhere,
that
and during that
bothers
time
me.
of year.
That's concerning to me.
Oh, well,
I mean, they don't. I just sometimes.
when do you suggest they practice?
Well, in the summer, but they just need to have better conditions. I feel.
Better conditions.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel.
All right. Another thing that happened during this year is now Magic Johnson is
Co-owner.
of the Washington Commanders.
Well, once again, Magic can't
yeah,
do no wrong.
that's good for Magic.
That
but,
man is something else.
Oh, he's the best. Love Magic.
Oh, who doesn't love Magic?
But you
That
don't love
smile.
that name, though, do you?
Well, let me just say what are they? Commanders.
Commanders.
I didn't like.
It
the
makes
name.
logical sense
Well, it
being
does,
in Washington,
yeah.
of course.
But I didn't like the name last year.
No.
And you know what, hon? Still
What?
don't like it. It needs. I think the Magic coming from L.A. and with all his, Magic. Who doesn't love Magic? You know what I think the name should be?
What's that?
The Magicians.
The Magician. Oh,
The
after
Washington.
Magic.
The
Oh,
Washington.
boy.
And he's a humble guy. He's not going to just take it over. There's other owners. But I think the Washington Magicians.
Oh God.
Here's a ring.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
Now, we have a very good longtime NFL coach who has now come out of this little semi-retirement from
Oh.
the sporting desk.
Okay. Who
It's
is that?
Sean Payton.
Eli Manning, Eli Payton's brother.
No.
Sean.
No.
Yeah, Eli.
No,
Eli and Sean.
Their last name is Manning. Sean's last name is Payton.
It's just too many. It's just too much.
He's a new coach
Sean Payton.
of the Denver Broncos. And let's see what he does with our boy Russell,
Well, let me just
which
say.
wasn't done last year. And I have to say that part of that was Russell didn't play as well, but I don't think the coach was that good anyway.
Oh, really?
But we'll see. I mean, he's going to be the offensive coordinator at the Jets.
Uh-huh.
But let's really see what Russell will be about this year, because this is a make or break year, I think,
Oh,
for the young
jeez.
man.
Well,
You think?
let me say this.
Because Russell's one of your boys.
Well, that's one of my sons.
one of your
Well,
sons.
Such a fine young man.
Oh my God.
But you know what I don't appreciate about this guy, Sean Manning?
No. Sean Payton.
He said some very not very unforgiving things last week in a press conference, and I just don't think that it's acceptable. And it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because he said that Russell was a little thick last year.
Yeah.
And he needs to lose some weight.
Thick.
And that he was saying that he needs to stop kissing babies.
Now,
first of all,
why would he say something like that?
I think that altitude got to Sean's brain, because I have always said that altitude in Denver can do some things to you.
Do some things.
Do some things to mine.
All right.
But I didn't appreciate that, talking about Russell that way. Mm-hmm. Russell is fine. And I just want to say this, too. Congratulations to Russell and his beautiful wife, Sierra, expecting baby number 4.
I got another thing for you.
Yes.
Your namesake is a rookie in the NBA for the Tampa Bay Bucks.
What's his name?
Yaya Diaby.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's my grandma's name.
I knew you get a kick out of that.
Yes.
And you did.
Yes, I did. Well,
Yeah. My God.
Yeah. And that's my grandma's name.
Good luck, yeah.
I have a little shout out to Axel and Ari and little baby Bean.
I wonder if he gets made fun of in the locker room.
Well, I think it's a respectable name.
Yeah.
It's different, and
okay.
It's better than George and Bob.
Yes, you're right.
It's got some flavor. It's got some.
Hey, another thing that just recently happened.
Yes.
Before the start of the season, matter of fact, just recently happened this week. Joe Cool Burrow, and I'm talking about Joe Cool.
Oh, I love how he
signed the highest contract in NFL history.
How much?
People.
How
$219 million guaranteed. Come on.
My God.
Well, but that's okay. Good for him.
Well,
good for him. Good for his agent who's getting that 10% or whatever, 5-10%. Good for that agent. But at the same time, he's opened the door.
Yes.
And it's already happened with a couple of quarterbacks. We know that Lamar got his contract.
Good for Lamar.
Deshaun got his contract.
Good for Deshaun.
But Joe Cool got the ultimate contract. And I tell you what.
Good for him.
They didn't start off too well because the Browns just beat them. But
the game is
story
over?
for another day. The game is over.
Can anybody see the game?
No. They can't see
it's all
that
big
game.
blob right there.
Yeah.
So Joe Cool, they lost to
They lost. He didn't play that well. But, he's still recovering from an injury. I'm not making excuses for Joe. This is the first game of the year, but they were kind of beat up a little bit. And they weren't really in the game. And the Browns were at home. And you know the story.
Well,
if you're ready, you're ready.
Yeah.
But let's hope that they get ready next week and the weeks after that. Because Joe has a big contract.
Yes, he does.
Which means that other players don't get paid contracts or get brought on with any amount of money because all the money is going to Joe.
Well, I personally think that Josh Allen.
Josh will get his.
Come on. And, I can't hate on Joe. I will never hate on Joe because he's Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And during that disastrous night when we almost lost DeMar, I will always have something in my heart for the people of Cincinnati.
Yes.
And so, good luck to Joe.
Yes.
If it wasn't Joe, it'd be congratulations rather to Joe. If it wasn't Joe, it'd be somebody else. And hopefully it's Josh.
And one more thing, I think you brought up the other day about some teams not having mascots. Why does that matter?
Because this matters to me.
Please tell me why
this is what
matters.
I follow the news. I'm a news junkie, and I follow pop culture and everything. And there's 4 teams that do not have a mascot. It's the Jets and the Giants in our area here, the Metro New York City area, and also the Rams. I believe it's the Rams, or is it the Chargers? I'm sorry. It's the Chargers and the Packers. Now, I thought the Green Bay...
The Packers already have the cheese heads.
But they don't have a mascot. Those are the fans with the big cheese wedges.
They're all mascots.
Okay, but they interviewed a few New Yorkers. You know how hard New Yorkers can be.
Green Bay Packer fans.
You know how hard New Yorkers can be. It's tough. Just listen, you got to impress them. So one guy was, NBC News interviewed him and said, do you know that you guys don't have a mascot? We don't need a mascot. We don't have to prove nothing. He was very angry. Very angry.
That's an angry man.
And he's angry. He said, we don't need a mascot. Those soft teams need a mascot. I said, well, I just was offended by that.
Okay, so much for the mascots. Kudos to the Detroit Lions over the defending world champion Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, that was quite the
and
game.
that was quite the game.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Good
it
for
was.
Detroit because they were up and coming last year.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of a winning streak, and you know what? You can just sense that they are ready for prime time.
They're hungry.
They are hungry.
Thirsty. Yes.
You Detroit fans should be very happy,
Beautiful game.
and I'm sure you are.
Yes.
They beat them in Kansas City,
Well, now you
which
know
is
they
rare in
spanked some
itself.
behind.
And even though Kansas City did
Yes.
not have our man Travis Kelce
Travis.
and Chris Jones on
Yes.
defense,
Yes.
but that's only two people,
yes.
and we're talking about 11 players on both sides of the ball.
Yes.
So, did they really make a difference for the offense? Travis Kelce really makes a difference.
Yeah, he does.
Because those
That
receivers in Kansas City, they were not catching the ball. They're just.
But how can one man make a difference that much? One man?
One man can make a difference in key plays. Yes.
But what if he's injured? I mean,
But if he's injured,
like
then,
Von Miller
then they have to find other play. Other guys have to step up
Well,
to the
they weren't
plate.
stepping, I guess. But you know
No,
what
they
I
weren't.
just thought was, I don't know. I mean, I'm very happy for Mahomes, a fine young man as well. I like his character, family guy.
Yeah.
And he's won how many? 6, 7 Super Bowls? How
No,
many?
no, he has not. He's
I-
won
I
two.
just-
But
but
he'll win some more. I
But
believe.
this is the part that I don't understand. So the camera cuts to Kelsey and Mahomes in the last few minutes.
They look kind of sad.
He
didn't they?
wiping his eyes and crying.
Oh, he was not crying.
Oh, he was sobbing
There's no
like
crying
a
in
baby
football.
without a milk bottle. He was sobbing and crying. I said, "Come on
There is
now.
no crying
This
in
is
football.
this is the first game. Why was he wiping his eyes? He's won 8
Because he
Super
was
Bowls.
sweating.
He's won. I mean, come on, you got to suck it up. Come on, Patrick. You
Yes,
gotta-
he does have to suck it up.
Yeah.
But listen. You know what? The main thing is that good for Detroit is only the first game, only one game. It was a close game.
Yeah, it
they'll go
wasn't
back to the
bad.
drawing board and say, okay, Travis, are you gonna play next week? Hey, Chris, can we sign you with this much money?
Really?
Let's make that happen, Kansas City.
Yeah.
All right.
But before we move on to
Today's
game and the big
and-
one tomorrow, of course, the game
and
tomorrow.
tonight.
Yeah, tonight. You know what?
Don't you dare forget that game
Of
tonight.
course we are. You know what I realized
What's that?
when I watched Detroit with you?
Yeah.
The quarterback, whose name is Jared Goff,
Yeah.
guess what? Looks just like that actor Ryan Gosling.
He does look like
He looks like Ryan Gosling. And he does look like
A
Ryan
little bit.
Gosling. I said, my goodness, 2 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
And you know why I
He
feel-
does look like him. a
He
little
does.
bit.
And you know-
a much bigger, taller version.
But you know how the circle of life and 6 degrees, you know how I always piece things together, you know?
Yes,
And you know
yes,
what
yes.
I figured was like,
What's that?
wow, there's a connection there.
There's a connection.
Because Ryan Gosling played Ken in the Barbie movie.
Oh, here we go.
And I'm representing the pink
There's
Barbie.
no Barbie in football. Well,
I just found it ironic that
you know what?
the
When
guy,
I
the
looked
dude
at
looked
them
like
side
Ken.
by side,
He looked like Ryan
they,
Gosling.
yes, looked like
You can't tell them apart.
One is the older brother of the other.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. But congratulations
Yeah,
to
yes.
Detroit.
Congratulations to
Yes,
that.
to Ryan. Yes.
You know what? Let's talk about tonight's game
Who's playing again?
and tomorrow night's game.
Yes.
You know who's playing.
Your boys.
Cowboys against the G-Men.
Oh, honey, I'm
Cowgirls.
pulling for you.
Well, you know what?
I'm pulling for you.
It's Sunday night prime time.
Prime time.
And listen,
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm
Is
ready for
Saquon
that game.
playing?
Yes, Saquon's going to
Good,
play.
Good.
You know, it's going to be an interesting game to say the least.
Yes.
I think the Giants can beat them, obviously, anytime, any day.
Yes.
But you know, it's going to be interesting, just because of the nature of the Cowboys and the Giants.
Yeah.
They've been playing very good games, close games, no blowouts. But of course, the Giants, in my humble opinion,
Yes.
will come out on top. And all you Giant fans out there agree with me. Now, there's a lot of Cowboy fans, and guess what? Better luck next game.
Well, it's trash talking.
I'm just saying.
It's
Well,
trash talking
I'm
Sunday,
sorry.
and it's okay.
And that's
It's
okay. I can do that
Yeah.
in my humble abode.
Yes. Yeah. And we are humble
And we are humble
in our abode.
in our abode.
Yes.
And
I wish you the
of
best
course-
tonight.
No, thank you very much.
Yes.
My dear.
Mhm.
And of course, Monday night game.
Ah! I can be. You know, I don't even want to go to work tomorrow. But I guess
Oh
I
my
will.
God.
But Monday night gets me more excited than Sunday night football. I don't know what it is. Monday night football, and of course, Josh and Stefan and Vaughn.
They finally made up, haven't they?
Yes.
You know,
but that was all publicity. They have a beautiful
of course.
romance. They're brothers, okay?
Yes.
But anyway, tomorrow night we are playing against Aaron, Mr. Rogers, and the fellas.
Mr. Rogers and the fellas.
And I'm telling you, what should I have? I'm going to get some takeout food for us.
We'll think about that. We'll talk about that.
Okay,
we'll see if we can get something that is apropos.
I'm so excited with some wings
for this game.
Maybe some wings. Some stuff.
Maybe something like that. We'll have to think about it. We'll have to think about it. Oh, yeah. The Buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings. Come on.
Buffalo wings.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I just.
You know what? But truth be told.
Yeah. Tell the truth.
That will be a great game. And I think that I really think that the Jets, who have played well last year, they have a great defense, and it's not going to be easy for Mr. Josh. It's not going to be easy.
Well, every given Sunday and every given Monday.
Yes. Anyone can get beat at any time in the NFL.
Right.
But these are two great games tonight for those who are fans of all these teams.
Yes, sir.
And can't wait.
Yes.
Can't wait.
You can take the girl out
get
of
it
Buffalo,
started.
but you can't take the Buffalo out of the girl.
Yes.
I will be there tomorrow.
You will be there tomorrow.
A chicken wing in my hand,
and
a piece of celery in the other. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, you know what? We have had fun this afternoon.
Yes, we have.
Thank you for bringing us back into your living room, basement, wherever you are. Your phone.
You. Yeah, we appreciate you so much.
We appreciate you so much. And please don't forget to subscribe.
Please, just push. Push on YouTube. And what I just had, listen, you know what? Aren't we having fun?
We're having a great time.
And in this negative world, I always like to put a spin.
We're talking about
I just put a spin on
another show right now.
I'm sorry, but I'm going off, aren't I? But I'm just this is about fun.
Yes.
Positivity. And you know what, hon? Let me just say this.
For the sports fans.
It doesn't even matter if you don't like football. Guess what? I don't either. I really don't. But I am a mafia.
And I knew that.
Okay.
But she's a mafia.
But I'm a mafia.
And she does follow.
I'm doing better.
You're doing better.
I watched the Colorado Buffaloes yesterday. I mean, I know that's NFL, but it's Deion.
College, but
we got to give some love.
You got to be homage to Deion Sanders.
We got to say a little something about Deion prime time.
Whoa.
He's a Buffalo, and that's the Buffaloes and the Buffalo Bills. It's all connected.
It all ties in.
It all ties in.
Only you would think about that.
Of course. Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, anyway, folks, before we leave, though, we want to shout out to two of our favorite fans, St. Clair.
St. Clair, woo! Thank you.
Anastasia.
Yes, you guys.
You know where you live. We're not going to try to.
Our fan base of two.
Our fan base of two.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting us.
We really appreciate your support.
Yes.
And the shows.
Yes.
So
we love you guys.
It's a shout out for you two and for everyone.
And for everyone else who
chimes in and checks us out.
Check us out. We love you guys.
Please, next week.
Yes.
Same time, same channel. Actually, it's going to be earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a little technical difficulties.
But we took care of that.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
All right.
So everyone.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.